Ghana today is in crisis. Agriculture, once upon a time the bedrock of our development, is a pale shadow of its former self. Manufacturing is at a very low ebb. Corruption is at its height. Our economy is in tatters. Inflation is high. Taxes are high. Businesses, both big and small, are struggling. And millions of young men and women are out of work. Incompetence is the hallmark of the Mahama government. Government appointments are not based on merit, but on considerations which are not only puzzling, but also bizarre. Our healthcare system is in shambles with the collapse of the National Health Insurance Scheme. The cost of education continues to be a big challenge for too many families. Young people who have toiled to obtain qualifications are having great difficulty in finding jobs. And there are hundreds of thousands of Ghanaian children who are not getting the kind of education that they need to compete in the 21st century.
Okay, so basically, I think the reason why I play this video is that sometimes when you want to understand how the state, the health of the state really is, like, these are some of the things you want to hear, you know, in terms of the sectors. In summary, you just give bits and pieces of what is happening with everybody and every sector, so that we have a picture or pictorial view of how the nation is doing. So tomorrow, he's as president, he's going to offer his last but one address in Parliament. Let's see how it's going to go. I'll start off with the way you're looking at me. You want me to start with you or something? Doc, you want to go first?
It doesn't matter.
Professor Dr. Ayensu-Danquah. Okay, let me have you go first. Is this something that you want to hear too, maybe, or there is more?
Well, I don't think there's anything we want to hear from President Akufo Addo anymore. I think he has clearly demonstrated that he's more incompetent than the people that he called incompetent, based on his own criteria. He mentioned agriculture. Right now, today, Annie, tell me what is happening with agriculture. What happened to the planting for food and jobs? He mentioned manufacturing. Today, tell me what is the current state of the manufacturing in Ghana. Mm-hmm. What happened to one district, one factory? He mentioned corruption. His administration has been the most corrupt since the inception of Ghana, from Kwame Nkrumah to today. President Akufo Addo's government has been the most corrupt on all corruption indices, right? He mentioned the economy. This was a man who came to tell us, vote for me and I will bring you the economic messiah, the whiskey, the blah, blah, blah. Remember when they told us Bawumia was the whiskey, you know, Bawumia, formerly known as the economic guru. Today he's a digitalization guru. This was the person who gave Vice President Elisata 170 questions. Today, if we gave them those same 170 questions, none of them will be able to answer. And even Bawumia himself is running away from the economy. They have bankrupted the economy. In fact, Ghana's economy is in a recession. We are not paying our debt. We're in IMF with some serious IMF conditionalities. These were the people that told us that we would never go to IMF. Remember, we won't go to IMF today, we won't go to IMF tomorrow, we will never go to IMF. These are the same people that told President Mahama when he went to IMF that he was incompetent. So now, today, let's ask, is he more competent or he's even more incompetent? Or should we call him super incompetent? What happened to the taxes? Today, look at where our taxes are now. They are taxing Bola tax, their e-levy tax, they are taxing gaming, they are taxing everything. They are taxing Ghanaians out of their monies that are supposed to be in their pocket. These were the people. President Akufo Addo was the man who did the Kumipreku because they were introducing VAT. Now today, what was VAT then and what is VAT today? President Akufo Addo is talking about unemployment. Only last week, the Ghana Statistical Services told us that we have 1.4 million young people from the age of 18 to 35 who are unemployed in Ghana. Youth unemployment is the most serious. What happened to NAPCO? What happened to NAPCO and National Service? They're not even paying them. You talk about incompetence. I'm only going by the